Imagine a place where people are born, but never die, where time seems to stand still and the concept of old age is just a myth. Welcome to the village where no one ages. The world is full of mysteries that have captivated humanity for centuries. From ancient ruins to unexplained phenomena, there are countless things that we simply don't understand. But perhaps one of the most intriguing mysteries of all is the village where no one ages. This remote community is located in the mountains of China and is home to a small group of people who seem to defy the laws of nature. As you enter the village, you'll notice something strange. The villagers appear to be frozen in time, living their lives as if they're 18 years old forever. It's as if they've been cursed to relive their youth over and over again, never growing older or wiser with each passing year. At first, you might think that this is some sort of miracle, or that the villagers have discovered the secret to eternal youth. But the truth is far more disturbing. You see, these people are trapped in a state of suspended animation, neither aging nor dying. And the reason for this bizarre phenomenon is both terrifying and thought-provoking. So sit back and prepare to have your mind blown, because we're about to take you on a journey to the village where no one ages. In the remote mountains of China, hidden away from the bustling cities and the prying eyes of the modern world, there is a village that has managed to remain untouched by time itself. This secluded community is home to a small group of people who have managed to live their lives free from the constraints of aging. The village is known locally as the Land of the Immortals, and it's said that anyone who sets foot here is forever changed. As you approach the village, you'll notice that the houses are built in a traditional style, with thatched roofs and whitewashed walls. The villagers go about their daily routines, seemingly oblivious to the fact that they are living in a world of their own. But it's when you start talking to the villagers that you realize that something is not right. They seem strangely childlike, with a lack of knowledge about the outside world that suggests they've been cut off from the rest of society. And as you continue to explore the village, you'll start to notice other strange things. For example, there are no elderly people anywhere to be seen, and the youngest members of the community seem to be around 18 years old. You might think that this is some sort of retirement community for wealthy Chinese citizens, but that's not the case. In fact, the villagers are dirt poor, living in abject poverty with little access to basic amenities like healthcare and education. Despite this, they seem to be content with their lot in life, and they welcome you into their community with open arms. As you spend more time in the village, you'll start to feel a sense of unease. The villagers' childlike demeanor and lack of knowledge about the outside world is starting to freak you out, and you can't help but wonder what exactly is going on here. One day, you decide to venture outside of the village in search of answers. As you climb to the top of a nearby hill, you finally get a clear view of the surrounding area. And what you see is both beautiful and terrifying. The village is surrounded by tall, thick mountains that effectively block it off from the rest of the world. There are no roads leading in or out of the village, and the only way to reach it is through a narrow, winding path that is almost impossible to find. It's as if the village is hiding from the rest of society, and you can't help but feel that there's something sinister going on here. As you make your way back down the hill, you feel a sense of dread wash over you. You now realize that the villagers aren't just living in a world of their own, they are literally cut off from the rest of the world. And you can't help but wonder why. With a heavy heart, you return to the village and try to blend in with the other villagers. But you can't shake the feeling that something isn't right. You might think that this is just a case of mass hysteria, but the truth is far more disturbing. The villagers are truly trapped in a time warp, and they have been for many years. It's at this point that you need to make a decision. Do you try to escape the village and warn the authorities about what's going on, or do you stay and try to understand the mystery of the village? Whichever path you choose, you know that your life will never be the same again. If you decide to escape, you must be careful. The villagers may seem harmless, but they are truly a dangerous lot. They have been living in their time warp for so long that they have become feral, and they won't hesitate to defend their way of life. On the other hand, if you decide to stay, you may never get out. The village is truly a trap, and once you enter, there is no escape. The clock is ticking, and the pressure is on. What will you do? Escape or stay? The mystery of the village where no one ages has puzzled scientists and researchers for years. There are many theories as to how this is even possible, but no one has been able to come up with a definitive answer. Some believe that the villagers are trapped in a time warp, while others believe that they have somehow managed to slow down the aging process. There are also those who believe that the village is cursed, with some even claiming that the villagers are vampires who feed on the blood of outsiders. Whatever the truth may be, one thing is certain. The village where no one ages is a place that should be avoided at all costs. The stories that come from this village are truly terrifying. Many people have tried to enter the village and never come out again. Some say that those who enter the village never come back because they are killed by the villagers. Others say that those who enter the village become trapped in a time warp and are never seen again. Whatever the truth may be, it's best to stay away from this village if you value your sanity and your life. There is, however, another theory that is both fascinating and disturbing. Some believe that the villagers are not aging because they are not actually alive. That's right. Some believe that the villagers are actually zombies. This may sound like a far-fetched conspiracy theory, but there is some evidence to support it. For example, the villagers seem to be completely unaware of their surroundings. They go about their daily routines without any sense of purpose or direction. They also seem to be completely emotionless, with many villagers displaying no fear or sadness when confronted with death. Could it be that the village where no one ages is actually a village of zombies? This brings us back to the original question, what is the secret behind the village where no one ages? The truth is, we may never know. The village is shrouded in mystery, and it's likely that the secrets that lie within will never be revealed. What do you think is going on in this village? Are the villagers actually immortal, or is there a more sinister explanation at play? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. Now check out this video on the horrifying truth behind the Amazon's cannibal village. Or click this other video that the platform thinks you'll like. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching.